Hello again, this is Marky Mark, and welcome to the Voice of Reason Assassin series that I've been making. We were supposed to go into the Chaos Sanctuary, but I got to Act 4 and walked out of the Pandemonium Fortress, and yeah, we're only level 77, and the monsters in Act 4 are, I think most of them are in the 80s, and the Chaos Sanctuary, they're 85. And I don't know if you know this or not, but defense plays a part on what the chance is for the monsters to hit you. But monster level versus character level plays a much bigger role. And if the monsters are a lot of levels higher than you, they will be able to hit you very easily. The same applies to the mercenary, who's also level 77. So we're going to have to make some preparations to make it through Act 4. The bad news is this will not be the Chaos Sanctuary video. The good news is, yeah, I've already come up with a plan on what we're going to do for changes. One of the changes we're going to make, once I get a level, I'm going to change to a Holy Freeze Act 2 Mercenary. That'll help slow down the monsters. The Frozen Orb and all the cold damage will also slow the monsters down even more, depending on how slow the monsters can get based off of their chill effectiveness. I'm not sure the exact numbers on that, but Holy Freeze and cold damage can stack together up to a certain point depending on the monster. And we're going to go in the pit, level up somewhere into the 80s just so the monsters have a harder time hitting us. I'm also going to do a stat reset because, well, I think my stats, I have 186 strength and I only need 156 for the storm shield. I'm not sure where the 30 strength is coming from. I'll have to figure that out when I do the stat reset. I'm also not wearing the night smoke belt. I should probably put the night smoke belt back on. The rest of the gear is about the same. The skill tree, just kind of to show you how Phoenix Strike was a bit of wishful thinking. So yeah, with Dragon Talon, you can expel all 3 charges very quickly. But if you look at this, charge 1, a meteor damage. The meteor is going to proc right where we attack. And yeah, it's just too slow, charge 1. Charge 2, the chain lightning damage is not bad damage, but we don't really have any infinity or lower resist aura boosting it, and the death sentry just does way more damage and is more consistent. The Chaos Ice Bolt was what I was hoping was going to be the good thing, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, and even though we've got this minus 24 cold resist on our weapon, the Voice of Reason, yeah, the Chaos Ice Bolt just doesn't do enough damage without the synergy. If we were a Mosaic Assassin, we could go repeatedly use charge 2 or repeatedly use charge 3, probably be fine. Maybe also if we were doing some type of Dragon Tail build with a Phoenix Shield and no Mosaic, we can make the Phoenix Strike work. But yeah, Phoenix Strike was a bit of wishful thinking. But when I go in the pit and level, I'm not going to show you my whole entire leveling process from 77 into the 80s. But I will do a couple, maybe at least one pit run, show you how well Phoenix Strike stacks up against some of these Act 1 monsters in the pit. The Act 1 monsters in the pit are level 85, so we're going to be getting decent experience from them since they're much higher level. So when we undo all these martial arts points, I'm probably going to go ahead and remax Dragon Talon for the additional kick damage. It won't put us to 5 kicks though, unfortunately. Traps, I probably will put some points into Fire Blast just to boost the number of shots of Death Sentry so we don't have to cast it as many times. And then the rest are just going to go into Shadow Warrior just to have a beefier guy following us around, or gal following us around, to take some heat off of our mercenary. So yeah, we'll do some skill changes. We'll swap our mercenary. Yeah, right now he has Prayer. Only heals 21 per second, I think, and doesn't really help us a whole lot in the heat of battle. So we're going to swap that out. See if I can figure out the deal with these additional strength points I have. Maybe get some more vitality. And yeah, other than that, I think that's all we're going to do. And just getting those levels so we don't get hit as much. Oh, one more thing. I forgot. I actually did not equip it, but I have a life tap wand. Right now I have no life steal. So I think I'm going to put the life tap wand on switch and try to use that against the bigger clusters of enemies, just so we can get some life back and not die as easily. It'll also help the mercenaries stay alive better because life tap produces a lot of additional life per attack compared to life steal. Life steal receives a penalty in hell difficulty, and life tap is always just 50% of the damage done. So it also works on the undead and other monsters that you can't leech life off of normally. So I think with those changes, we'll be able to do the Chaos Sanctuary. I will say, though, when I make it into Act 5, hopefully we can make it through Act 5, but I'm pretty sure I can do the Chaos Sanctuary. Act 5 might be a bit of a battle, though, but I will attempt to make it through the game with this character. In the event I do the Hell Forge and get a Gull Rune or an Ist Rune to buddy up with my other Ist Rune to actually make the Rift weapon that I was trying to do in the first place, I think I'm just going to stick with the Voice of Reason, since this is a Voice of Reason Assassin series. And we're going to go through the game with the Voice of Reason, and I will not make the Rift rune word and upgrade to that, unless I decide that Act 5 can't be done with this character. I think it can. It'll just be very, very difficult. And like I said this before, when I walked out of the Pandemonium Fortress 2 days ago trying to get to the River of Flame, I was not using Cloak of Shadows as much. So I think that'll help if I hadn't played on the Assassin while I've been playing on other characters. So I think just remembering to use Cloak of Shadows more often and making these changes will help. So right now I'm just going to go to the pit, try and get one level just to put me one level ahead of my mercenary, so when I rehire him he doesn't go down a level. Are we going outer cloister? And I'll just straight up use this Phoenix Strike and show you how well it stacks up against the monsters in the pit. Getting mana burned, I guess? They got mana burned. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to die if I just run there, so let's just run there. Storm Shield in conjunction with getting a few levels so we don't get hit as much, adding some life tap, I think will be good. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't go straight to the Chaos Sanctuary, and would have liked to have gone straight to the Chaos Sanctuary and done that, but we have to make some extra preparations, unfortunately. Yeah, when I play offline hardcore, by the time I make it into Act 4, I'm very close to level 90, which helps a lot in hardcore, because then the monsters have an even less chance of hitting you if you're above their level. But on softcore, player setting 1, online, it's a lot harder to level up when you're soloing. Oh yeah, I was going to use Phoenix Strike. Phoenix Strike. We're going to use Phoenix Strike. Can't even hit the skeletons with it. Yeah, so I took out that small group of skeletons with just using Phoenix Strike and Dragon Talon, but it's not very efficient. And those, I don't even think those were hard elites or anything. Yeah, basically Phoenix Strike's basically a basic attack with a sword. The meteor actually hit them, so I guess that's good. Seems kind of slow in the heat of battle, though. Devil Kings, those would be a little bit easier. Yeah, none of the guys died from that chain lightning. It's only 600 damage. I was thinking since we can, you know, just exhaust all the charges real quick, it'd just be extra damage. But our attack speed's not great. Attack speed's not great. And yeah, getting the charges and using them is kind of difficult. Got one charge there, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think I've demonstrated it enough. Yeah, the Phoenix Strike, even if you added the synergies, I still don't think it would be that great. Oh, look, Shadow Dancers. Maybe I actually wear those. Don't even have to up them. Just randomly find Shadow Dancers. That's kind of nice. Guess we'll put them on now. Why not? See how much our kicks do now. With the highest kick damage boots there are, Mirror Median Greaves. Or however you want to say it. Oh yeah, only 2 kicks to kill that guy. Yeah, this is going to be helpful. Wasn't expecting that. I've also been forgetting to use Cloak of Shadows again. Just haven't played on the Assassin in a while, and it's not my primary character, so I kind of forget it when I stop playing it. Thought about swapping out the Ravencross on the reset. Then I realized I kind of need that 40 mana because I'm running out of mana quick. Yeah, one run's enough. I demonstrated the Phoenix Strike. I think I'm going to get the level I need to change my mercenary. And yeah, I guess when I make the Chaos Sanctuary video, I'll show the stat resets. Show the stat resets after I do them. Guess we'll go back and kill the rest of the monsters. actually get a level. Oh well. We'll just finish this run. Not sure what level I'm going to get to. Definitely want to get over 80. Yeah, definitely over 80. And I'm at 77, so at least 3 levels. See how that works. Definitely want to use Cloak of Shadows here in case there's archers.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, so I had some stuff going on in the past week and didn't actually play the game a lot. But hopefully sometime next week I'll have the Chaos Sanctuary video up. Probably spend the weekend trying to level up some of my other characters and start making videos with them and get this character high enough level to do the Chaos Sanctuary. So yeah, hopefully by sometime next week I'll have the video of the Chaos Sanctuary uploaded. That's one of the reasons I want to make this video, is just so, you know, I didn't want to go like 2 weeks or whatever without posting another part of the video. I wanted to kind of keep it flowing a little bit, just to stay in a good habit, you know? Don't want to start posting videos and then go long periods of time without making more videos. Just to kind of get in the habit of things. Good practice, too. Alright, so yeah, that's the game plan, and I'm not sure what I'll call this video. I guess, let's see, what part are we on? We did Act 2, Act 2, Act 3. So this will be Part 4. I guess it'll be Voice of Reason Assassin Part 4 Chaos Prep. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.